Hello. Happy Thursday. Thank you for coming. Let me share it out real quick. If you are a new person, it is your first time to my stream. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I'm about to share it on all platforms. So while you are watching me right now, if you could be just the best person ever and just share this out, I would greatly appreciate it. Sharing is caring, okay? So share it out, please. You can share it out. I would appreciate it. Let me do it right now. I hope your week was good. How was your week? My week is going great. Share to group. Let me share to my group. I got a group. Let me share to my group. Let me share it. Hold on one second. While I'm sharing it, you can be sharing it too. Okay. So let's sharing is caring. So let's make sure we get the people we need. Let's see. Join us in membership. GNSociety.com. Society. .com. Okay. Share that out there. Okay, let me share it on my personal page and then we can start. Give me 1 second. You're welcome. You're welcome. I just seen it. Thank you for doing this. No problem. Yeah. I'm into giving you what you need, I'm gonna give you what you need. Stick with it. I'm gonna give you what you need. Okay. We're ready. Now let me go on my Instagram. Let me give it to them too. Let me turn this. Thank you for sharing it out. I appreciate you. Okay, let me put it on airplane mode. Okay, my phone is on airplane mode. Let me start the live. Make sure we have. Hi. Hey, Instagram. Hey. Okay, we're good to go. Woo, we're good to go. Hi. Thank you guys for coming. Hey, Instagram. Hi. Hey. Hello. Hi. Thank you guys for coming today. This is our normal, regular scheduled Thursday training. If you are new, hello. If you have been here for a while, hi. All I ask is that you share this out. So if you can share this out, I would greatly appreciate it. On Instagram, all you gotta do is hit that little triangle at the bottom to share it out. All I ask, I'm gonna give you this information, and all I ask is that you share it. Okay, I'm gonna give you this information. Just take 2 seconds to just share it out. Okay. I'm going to give you this tea today, but all I ask is that you share it and you give me good energy, okay? It's a lot of first timers. Hey, first timers. Hello, how are you? Hi. Hey. I'm excited. Hi, everyone. Yeah, speak to your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor. Speak to your neighbor. So today we're gonna talk about this topic because I'm just really tired of people saying it wrong, and I just feel like it's my job to educate you. So I'm going to educate you today. Thank you for coming. Do you guys have pen and paper? I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this up for the replay. So if you got your pen and paper, put a 1 in the comments. If you have your pen and paper and you are ready to take notes, put a 1 in the comments. Okay. If you have your pen and paper, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this up for the replay. I'm not really sure. It might. So if you are watching this on the replay, right? Hi, I decided to keep it up. But I want you to take notes. Take notes. I am a trainer, not a speaker. Like I do speak for a living, but I am a trainer. Like when you come to hear me speak or to hear me teach, you need to be taking notes. I'm not like a speaker, but I get paid to speak. Hey everyone, been following, but first time commenting. Okay, first timer commenting. Thank you. Hello, hi. Okay, so let them know. Yes, amen. Praise God. Amazing gems will be dropped today. Okay. So for those who do not know me, hi. Thanks for coming. My name is Bianca Shelley Robinson. I am a global project manager. I'm in the business of aligning strategic opportunities for my clients that will produce profitable results by what? By working on their business infrastructure. I strongly believe that if you have the right processes in your business, your productivity will increase. And so when processes and productivity meets, profit increases as well. And so here at the company that I own, right, Kate and K Consulting, we are revenue diversification experts. I strongly believe, and I am a living testimony, and I've helped thousands of my clients. I feel like one business can create you multiple streams of revenue. They say all millionaires have 7 sources of income. That's a lie. That's 7 different businesses. You can't even properly manage one business. So how do you think you're going to properly manage 7 businesses? And so I believe that one business is an asset. And from that one business asset, we can create multiple streams of revenue within that. And so I'm all about creating lifestyle business models. I want you to have a business, but I want your life, your quality of life, and what is important in your life to come first. And then we wrap a business around that. And so I'm into building lifestyle business models. You can Google it, but that's what we do here. I want you to get your time back. I want to increase your influence, your impact, and your income. So here, right, the topic that we're talking about is what I'm known for. It's my area of expertise. It's what I have done. It's what I've done for clients. And so I want to talk about how to create 7 streams of revenue within your business that you already have. I want to talk about our membership though. So Dope Genius Society is our 6-month membership program. And in this membership program, I am helping aspiring coaches and consultants to be able to build a profitable coaching and consulting business. So if you are aspiring and or you haven't crossed that 6-figure mark, I consider you new. If you have not made 6 figures yet, I feel like you're still a new business owner. It's some things you have not figured out. It's some kinks that we need to work through. You have not made 6 figures yet. I consider you still new, right, and aspiring. And so in this 6-month membership program, we are rebuilding the business from the ground up to build it on a profitable foundation. And so if you would like to join us, I would absolutely love it. You can apply at dopegeniussociety.com, dopegeniussociety.com. We start up really soon. And so if you have questions, comments, and concerns about that, definitely let me know. But what I'm telling you that I'm teaching right now is what we're teaching and more in membership. And so let's get started. If you are ready, put ready in the comments. If you are ready, put ready in the comments. I'm really engaging and interactive in my live. Don't give me dusty energy, okay? I'm giving you this for free. I'm expecting full crowd participation, okay? I am a Libra. We thrive off energy. And so just give me good energy. So if you are ready, put ready in the comments. If you are ready, put ready in the comments, okay? Look at the crowd participation. Let's go. I love it. I love it. Good job. So hopefully you're taking notes because I'm not sure if I'm keeping this up on the replay, but just safe. If you are watching this on the replay, share it out, okay? Share it. Sharing is caring. Just share it out, okay? So if you're taking notes, take notes in the order that I am talking, okay? Like take notes in the order that I'm giving it, okay? So number 1, the first thing we have to figure out before we do anything is what is your main vessel? What is your main thing that you are selling? What is your main vessel? We're bringing all of these people together to get this one main thing. I always say, like, what's that one pain point, one solution? What is the one pain point, one solution? What is the one pain point and the one solution in your business? So if I had a coffee shop, my one pain point is that you are tired, you're working multiple hours, your kids are getting on your nerves, like you haven't had any sleep. So that's your pain point. My solution is my cup of coffee. There's one cup of coffee. I don't have a lot of flavors, just the one flavor that I got. So your pain point is you're tired, you're overworked, you're stressed out, you can't seem to stay up, you have no energy. That's the pain point. My solution to that problem is my cup of coffee. I own a coffee shop. Get this coffee. It don't have no multiple flavors. It don't have nothing. It's the coffee. It's $5. So your pain point. What's the one pain point, one solution? If this is the problem, what's the vessel? If this is the problem, what's the vessel? You got to get really niche specific. So this is not for the person that is all over the place and they fluff. You got to be very direct. If I'm having heart trouble and my heart hurt The one pain point, one solution is I'm having heart problems. I'm passing out. My heart is feel like it's about to come out of my chest. I need a cardiologist. That's my pain point. My solution is I need a cardiologist to be able to help me. So as the expert, what is the one pain point, one solution that you are telling people that they need? If I am hungry, you're telling me that I need to get one of your burgers. If that's the case, I'm starving. I've been on the road. I see your burger spot. Your billboard say best burgers in the Midwest. It ain't a lot of stuff on a billboard. You're not trying to offer me burgers and the fries and the shakes and breakfast and all of that. When you look at billboards, they're offering one solution. Even though they have multiple things, they're picking one pain point, one solution. Look at the billboards when you're driving today. They're not saying, hey, you can get this, you get this, you get that, you get that. They're not doing that. They're offering one pain point, one solution. So based on what you're doing in this season, even though, yes, it's multiple things that you can sell me. There's multiple things that you can sell me. However, pick one pain point and one solution. That one pain point and that one solution is the one client that we're talking to right now. We're doing all of this work to get them to buy this one thing. So for me, I'm doing all of this work for you to get my one thing that I want you to purchase, which is a strategic plan. We build our business based on plans. I want to show you this is where you are. This is where you can go. This is the money that you can make. These are some things that we can implement. This is the pathway. My one pain point is you're working hard, not working smart. You're doing a lot of different things, but it's not impacting your overall bottom line. You've been trading time for money, and now we need to use your intellectual property that you've gathered over the years and figure out how we can make you some more money doing the same thing that you already do, but just in a different level. So that's my pain point, right? Even though I'm saying one pain point, one solution, it's multiple, just like aspirin, right? Aspirin is the solution, but my head might hurt, my feet might hurt. Like I just got my tooth pulled, my braids is too tight, I'm working out. All of those are pain points, but the one solution is my product, which is buy this aspirin. Your head hurt, take aspirin. Your ear hurt, take aspirin. Your tooth hurt, take aspirin. Your foot hurt, take aspirin. You sprain your ankle, take aspirin. I'm doing all of these pain points to sell this one product, which is aspirin. Okay. And just a caveat, like a lot of you all are posting and all you keep talking about is if your finger hurt, take aspirin. Your finger hurt, take aspirin. Your finger hurt, take aspirin. Whoever finger was hurting, you already told me about that on Monday. Right. And so if I say, dang, my shoulder hurt, you think that I know your job. You think that I am that sophisticated. You think that since I am saying that my back hurt and you saying your finger, you think I'm equating that to the same thing. Like it's not. If I tell you like, oh, I sprained my ankle, and you can be like, girl, I slammed my finger in the door and I took aspirin. You think that I'm equating that solved the same problem. It does not. You have to give us multiple pain points, even though we're buying the same thing. Just like a car. I give the analogy all the time about a car. The car is not going to change. The car is the car, right? But when you walk into the car lot, they're going to say, so what brings you in today? You're going to say, hey, I just had a new babies, so I'm looking for something with an extra back seat. They're going to put together the entire proposal to get you to sell this car. I could say, hey, I'm a business owner. I do a lot of trade shows. And so I'm looking for something with space. You're going to sell me that same car that you just sold this mom that said she needed an extra back seat because she got extra kids. You're going to use that same, the car is not changing. The solution is not changing because all you have is this car. You're just thinking of multiple pain points to be able to get the person to go into this car. But you keep saying that if you're a single mom, if you're a mom, you have multiple kids, get this car. If you're a mom, you have multiple kids, get this car. If you're right, I'm not a mom and I don't have multiple kids, but I do trade shows. Like, don't you think I would need an extra back seat? I drive a lot. I travel a lot to see my family. Don't you think I might need an extra back seat? So a lot of you are using the same pain point. That's why you're using that same flyer. We already seen the flyer yesterday. We already saw it. You're using that same marketing technique. We already seen it already. Just like you see commercials, they selling the same product. They're just doing it in different variations. So number one is what's the main pain point and what's the main vessel. It's whatever you deem it worthy as. It could be your coaching program, it could be your retreat, it could be your book, it could be whatever. It's whatever you deem worthy as, right? So once you figure out the one pain point, the one solution, right? Let's go back. My business model, I'm into business diversification, right? And so therefore, when we start off as coaches and consultants, we start off trading time for money. That's what we was taught. A person has a problem, you give them an hourly rate. That's how much money you get for the hour. So we start off trading time for money. We start off as 100% services. Well, you can't scale a service. I know a lot of you think you can, but you only got one brain and two hands, right? You cannot scale a service. And a lot of people like, oh, I'm trying to scale my business. Not with a service, you can't. Like something in the business will cause it to scale, but an entire business doesn't scale on its own. You need other things in it to be able to scale it. Just like your house, right? Like we're selling our house, right? We're not redoing the entire house. We might, put some new carpet, put some new floors, put some new paint, and the value has went up. But I'm not gutting the whole house and redoing the whole house and rebuilding the house from the foundation. It's something in it that will take it to the next level. So, okay, I'm going to get some fresh paint. I'm going to put some fresh carpet in. Like that took the value up. The same thing. It's something in the business that will take it to the next level. But if all you have is service, it's only 24 hours in a day. And you only have one brain and one hand. So, and I hate the word scale because everybody think that they can't. Like 90% of businesses that I talk to, you have nothing to scale. You want to grow, but you have nothing. You have nothing to scale. It's a buzzword. People say it a lot. It sounds cute, but you don't have nothing to scale. You trading time for money right now. You have nothing to scale. We can add, right, where I come in when we add additional revenue streams in it to scale it. But based on what you have right now, you have nothing to scale. You're going to continue to be overworked, tired, burnt out, trading time for money, not making the money that you deserve and desire because you have nothing in it to scale. Like it's not going to happen. But for us, my business model used to be 100% service. Now, right, my business model is 90% digital, 10% service. Of that 10%, 8% is my government and corporate contracts, and then 2% is small businesses like you and I, right? So most of my money now comes from me putting my intellectual property that I have acquired over the 11 years of being a full-time entrepreneur and 14 years of just being an entrepreneur, period. I have put it into courses, classes, and trainings. That's what scaled our business to the next level because you could buy it at 2:00 in the morning. You could buy it on Martin Luther King birthday, your birthday, Jesus' birthday, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Halloween, 2:00 in the morning, 4:00 in the morning, 1:00 in the afternoon. Like it works. Even though I am not there, I have put something in place that can operate with me not being here. I have put something in the works that whether I press a button or not, it's going to flow. So you have to figure out what is that thing that you want to take your business to the next level. So for me, right? Because we're always gonna use me as the example, right? I only work with those in professional services. So every example that I'm going to give you is going to be based on me and like my professional services. Okay. So my one pain point, one solution, the thing that I want you to purchase is a strategic plan, right? It's a 4-hour, it's an 8-hour, it could be a weekend, right? It's a plan. The money is made in the planning, not in the doing, right? I get paid more to tell you what to do. It's the plan. Because whether you do it or not, I'm already gone. I've told you what to do. This is the steps. This is what you need to do. This is what it look like. This way it can go. But my value proposition is I have the ability to create what I told you to do in the plan. So it's kind of like, I give the analogy like I'm an architect. This your dream house. I can draw up the dream house. I can give you the specs. I can tell you where everything gonna go. I can tell you how much it's gonna cost. Like I can draw it out. I'm the architect. This your dream house. Let me map it out for you. However, my value proposition is I have the construction company to build it too. So I could tell you this what the house needs to look like. And I got the plumber, I got the carpenter, I have all the equipment, the whole people to be able to now what I wrote out for you on pen and paper, I can now turn it into fruition. I could build this whole house for you. That is my value proposition, right? I can give you the plan, and I also have a team that can build all of the stuff that you want me to build in the plan that I gave you. However, when you think about your one pain point, one solution, most of the time for us, it's a service, right? It's your high ticket client, it's your one-on-one, like it's a higher value, right? Well, if you say I only got room for 10 clients, once you get the 10, you're capped. Like you can't take no more people. It's a waiting list. Like your money is capped. So if you say I want 10 people and you got 10 people, it's no more money for you to make because you have capped your income. I'm in the business of you capping your income on purpose from a service perspective. If you say I need 8 clients, we got 8 clients, we cap. There's nothing that we can do. My 2%, I only take 2% of small businesses. So I cap my income from a service perspective on purpose. But I make money every single day, all day, every day, all day, because I have diversified my business model to where even though I can't take any more clients, I'm in a position to take customers. So even though you can't take your high ticket clients, your business should still be set up to where you can take customers. And based on my business model, 82% of my clientele is repeat clientele. They start off as a customer and I turn them into a client. So I have more customers than I have clients on purpose, as I have capped my revenue from a service perspective. I do not want to work with a lot of people. I don't want to work with a lot of different personalities. I don't want to work with people that's not aligned. I don't want to work with people that's not coachable. I don't want to work with people that don't listen. I only want to work with who I want to work with. So since that is my process, the second thing we need to do is we need to define our pathways, right? So number one, we need to figure out what's our one pain point, one solution. Number two, we have to define our pathways, okay? Y'all, is y'all here? Like, it makes sense. Now that you know, you want everybody who you talk to be able to purchase your service, your high ticket service. That's the thing. That's your one pain point. That's your one solution. Well, now that we're capped and we cannot take any more people from a service perspective, it is my job to diversify your model so that you can make more money and work less, right? So we figured out like your pathway might be your one-on-one. That might be it. Your pathway might be, to gather. And so that's what I teach. You want to gather first. Like, it's no way that I can meet you today and you say like, hey, I want to work with you today. That's not how I operate. Like, you can't meet me today and be like, hey, I seen your live broadcast. Like, I want to work with you for the next 6 months. I don't know you. You don't know me. We haven't filled each other out yet. That's not my pathway. Everybody that works with me, you got to go through a product. You got to come through a training. You have to do something for us to get a feel. It's no way that you can go on my website and then book for us to work together. It's not how it works. My pathway is different because I want to vet. Like, it's the art of vetting. We teach that in the 6-month coaching program. I have an art to like vetting to make sure that we're mutually beneficial, to make sure we're on the same page, to make sure that we're in alignment together. Like, stop letting people that meet you today be like, okay, well, I want to work with you one-on-one. 99% of the time, it's a client from hell. 99% of the time, that's a client you're going to have to refund money to. 99% of the time, it's a client that's not in alignment with how you operate and what you bring to the table, but you haven't defined your pathways. You let these people on social media be like, high ticket, high ticket, high ticket, high ticket, high ticket come with a lot. High ticket come with a lot. And a lot of times, you're not even prepared and ready to accept the responsibilities that come with a high ticket client. So yes, it is easier for you to sell your $5,000, $10,000 services, but are you in a position where you can fully cater to and fully be able to give a 5, 10, 20, 30, $40,000 client the things that they need? Most of the time, no. Most of the time, you're not prepared, you're not ready, you haven't been trained. Like, it's just like, okay, well, they told me to get high ticket, I got a high ticket client. So yeah. So that's not the right pathway. If you was doing a speaking engagement today, like I'm working with a speaker right now. And so when you speak, right, the organization pays you to speak. I didn't pay you to come speak. The organization gave you a check to come speak. And so now that you are speaking to a room full of 100 or 300 or 500 or whatever, why are you offering a service to a room full of all those people? You can't even manage the clientele that you have now. So why would you get on stage and say, hey, and I'm taking new clients? Like, click here to be able to get on my calendar so I can take new clients. You can't take no clients. It's 100 people in the room. You can take all 100. It's 50 people in the room. You can take those 50? Absolutely not. So I'm into data collecting. I'm going to gather everybody together and then I'm going to segment them appropriately. So when I'm speaking, I'm never on stage like, yeah, and I'm taking new clients, let's work together. I might not like you, you might not like me. We might not even work well together. Like, our energy might not mix. Like, you might be a talker and not to do it. It's a lot of factors that go into that. So I'm never getting on stage and offering you services. Not never. My pathway might be different. So these are the pathways. These are the streams of revenue that you can make within your coaching business. One, right? So I have 15. Okay, if you're ready, put 15 in the comments. These are 15. Even though I said I had 7, we're here. So put 15 in the comments. I'll give you these 15. It's up to you to figure out how to make this fit. This is not the training where I'm trying to now tell you how to do this. That's what I get paid to do. But I will give you the pathways. But this is not my job, and I did not get paid to tell you like, oh, I do this, so how do it work? That's what I get paid to do. You don't have to book. You don't have to get on the schedule. That's not what we're doing here. But I will give you the pathways. So pathways, right? One-on-one coaching could be one of the pathways, right? One-on-one coaching, one-on-one consulting. Coaching and consulting is two totally different things. Coaching and consulting is two totally different things. So you could do one-on-one coaching. You could do one-on-one consulting. You could do affiliates and partnerships, right? Affiliates and partnerships. So most of the time, people think affiliates are like for me, when I build your courses, classes, trainings, membership, I'm building an entire infrastructure, and I'm building it on the systems that we use. So like one of the systems that we use is Thinkific. Well, I have an affiliate link for Thinkific. So if I'm setting it up, you're going to do it underneath my link and I'm going to get a percentage of that. So most people think from affiliates from that particular way. However, partnerships is also an affiliate. I have like 6 different people that I'm partnered with. So when they launch their membership program, when they launch their courses, when they launch their one-on-one, one of my courses and one of my trainings is inside of their membership. So when people sign up, I get a percentage of that. That's a partnership. That's not an affiliate. That's a partnership where, okay, my course that's normally, $500, they have it in their program. So they've done all of the marketing. They've done all the promoting. So when they get a person in, right, even though I gave it to them, once they get a person in, I get a percentage of that. That's a partnership. That's not an affiliate. That's a partnership, right? It's along the lines of an affiliate, right? Because I'm in a program, I'm an affiliate for it. But affiliates and partnerships based on that thing is two totally different things. So number 1 is one-on-one coaching. Number 2 is one-on-one consulting. To coach somebody and consult them is two totally different things. A lot of you are coaching and consulting like the same client when that's two different checks. Consulting and coaching is two totally different things. I'm not here to tell you what that is and how that makes sense. Like we do that in the coaching program, or you could just Google it, right? So coaching, consulting, affiliates and partnerships, membership. A membership and group coaching is two totally different things, right? A membership and group coaching is two totally different things. Hey, how's the baby? It's two totally different things. So we got one-on-one coaching, one-on-one consulting, affiliates and partnerships, membership, group coaching. I have government contracts. We also have corporate contracts. Government contracts and corporate contracts are two totally different things, right? So that's 7, right? So that's 7 revenue streams right there. But we have 15. So that's 7. Speaking. I am a trainer, but I get paid for speaking too. Speaking and training is two totally different things. So speaking, then we got training, right? Being a speaker is one thing, and being a trainer is a totally different ball game, right? 10 is a resource library, right? A resource library, that's 10. Digital products and a resource library is two totally different things, right? So I'm at 11, right? Resource library, digital products, masterminds, and a retreat. Sometimes people group those together, but it can operate separately for your retreat and then your mastermind. You could do a retreat to upsell them to the mastermind, right? Or you could do a mastermind and then you upsell them to the retreat. It could be the same money or it could be two totally different monies. It's up to you what you want to do. Online training and offline training. Those are two totally different things. To online training to offline training is two totally different things. Those are two totally different checks, okay? Then the last one is white labeling. I have a lot of my programs that I have built, and they're my same programs, but other people have purchased to license out, right, my intellectual property and white label it, right? A lot of that says PLR content, right? Private label resources, private label. So it's my intellectual property, but they have paid me to license it so that they can use it and they could teach it as if it is theirs. That is called white labeling, okay? Most of the time it's for social media is PLR content, okay? So those are like 16. So one-on-one coaching, one-on-one consulting, affiliates and partnerships, memberships, group coaching, government contracts, corporate contracts, speaking, training, resource library, digital product, masterminds, retreats, online training, offline training, and white label. So it's 16, right? So all of those are streams of revenue within one model, like one, right? Just one. All this is underneath. Once we figure out our one pathway, once that one pathway is capped, we could still make a lot of other money, right? We could still make a lot of different bread. You know, I want you to cap your income from a service perspective, not from a product perspective. So once we have those, right? Now, right? I meet so many people like, oh my God, like I want to have the type of business model that you have. How? 90% of my business money comes from digital. We're 90% digital. You don't post, you don't talk. And a lot of people like, you know, I'd rather be popular. I'd rather be paid, not popular. I want to be both. Like, I don't want to be just paid. I want to be popular because based on my business model, the more people, I can't live my life based on a $19 product. Right? We sell a lot of different digital products, $9, $19 products, $49, $139. I live a very lit and expensive lifestyle. Walmart can't be $1 billion industry if only 5 people bought the 97-cent toothpaste that's in the front when you walk in. They're basing their business model on value. So they want 5,000 people to buy the 97-cent toothpaste that's in the front. So a lot of you like, oh, I want to sell digital, you know, whatever the case might be. You're never going to be able to do that. You want to be paid, not popular. Why you can't be both? The more people that like you, the more people that know you, the more influence you have, the more impact you have, the more money you can make. So why are you just capping it as I just want to be paid? You can be popular too. That's when personal brands come into place. When you develop your own personal brand, we like you, we know you, we trust you. So it don't matter if you sell dog food, if you sell a coaching program, if you decide you want to sell lip gloss, if you want to sell jewelry. We like, know, and trust you. So it don't matter what you launch. Like, we rock with you. We support you. Whatever you need. And I know a lot of people do not like the Kardashians. I'm talking about I am like a real, like, true fan. Like, I really want Kris to adopt me. But the Kardashians, they had a brand first. Before they had a business, they had a brand. So we liked them, we knew them, we trust them. And Kris was like, well, all this attention, like we need to put some businesses in place so we can make some money, so we can monetize this. Like, yeah, we popular. That's cool. But let's make some money. Let's capitalize on this popularity. So they decided to, you know, they had a clothing store, then they started doing brand deals, you know, and then they started to launch their own brands within it. And so they use their popularity to be able to launch this $1 billion industry. So you want to be, I don't want to work with nobody that just want to be paid. Like, that's just not my client, and it's no shade. That's just not me, because I'm into helping you increase your influence and your impact. Influence and income. Influence and impact is value. I'm into you being a thought leader. You can't be a thought leader if only 2 people thought about you. You cannot be a thought leader if only 2 people thought about you. You cannot live this life and travel all around the world and speak on all these stages and be on all these different shows and do all of this if only 2 people know, right? So I'm into those that want to create influence and impact to increase their overall income. So for me, like that wouldn't work. Like, oh, okay, I just want to be able to, I want to launch these digital products. You got 40 people on your email list. You got 12 followers. You don't go live. You don't want to talk. You like I don't how. Like it won't make sense for me. So I work with those that want to increase their influence and impact. Like you want to be a brand. You don't, because business is just the paperwork. Everybody has a business. Everybody got, you file the paperwork, you got the license, you got the bank account. That's just paperwork, right? Like when you build a brand, it's a totally different ball game, right? And so I want you to be paid and popular, right? I want that for you. I want you to have this, because you can't have my business model as like, oh, okay, well, I don't want to work with a lot of people. I want to sell digital products too. How? And I had to tell people like, you just might just be selling services. Like this route ain't gonna work for you, and that's okay. Some people like, I don't want to do all that. I just want to make my money in private. Well, it sounds like you just want to work with clients. And working with clients is absolutely okay. Like, it's okay to have clients. Like, I have people all the time, like, I don't want to do all that. I just want 3 good clients. But the caveat to that is being that person that only have a couple clients, COVID has happened. So the solopreneurs, they business is not it. Most of them are not in business anymore, because if you only got 2 clients, remember, if you only got 2 clients during COVID, your client lost their clients and their client lost their clients. So you have no clients. So your little 2-3 clients that you had and you've had them for years, right? You don't have them no more. But you're not up to date about what we do here. You've lost how to fish. You don't. Social media is the wave. Like, this is how business is done right now. So you don't post on social media. Like, well, what's that social media? Like, what's that? Like, I ain't doing all that. You got all these stipulations, but now you're learning when we've been doing this. So now you're trying to come into the pool where we have already dominated this already. We already been on social media. We already know how it works. You trying to learn how to figure out how to make this work and trying to make some money. Totally different ball game. So I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying that it ain't gonna happen as quick as you think it's gonna happen. So being a solopreneur where it's like, I just want a couple clients, I don't really want to have to do all that. I just want 2-3 clients. I help my 2-3 clients, put them on retainer, and that's cool. Cool. Have your 2-3 clients. Cap your income on purpose from a service perspective. Absolutely. Great. You only got these 3 clients. Cool. But you still can create a membership program, a group coaching, affiliates, speakings, trainings, one-on-one retreats, membership. You can create all of that. Why you create that too? I tell people all the time, just have it. Like, just have it, right? Just create it. Just have it. So then if a person say like, hey, I'm doing a really big conference and I need you to speak at the conference, and all you sell is services, you're not going to be able to make the money. If I call you up right now and say, hey, I'm doing a conference, it's going to be 1,500 women at this conference, I need you to speak, and all you have is services, you lost. Because there's 1,500 people in the audience. What can you sell these 1,500 people? You can't sell them a service, but you can say, hey, I'm doing, and so this is just a quick trick. Every time I have a speaking engagement, every time I have something that is of the public, I always have a training a couple days after. So I'll give, like right now, I'm giving you my talk right now. And also, hey, I'm doing a training next week at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on 7 ways that you can increase your overall cash flow by 300%. It's going to happen on this particular day at this particular time. It's normally $300, but I want to give you the promo code for you to get $200 off. Just use the promo code Bianca. I'll give you time to do that. The first 50 people that sign up, you'll also get an additional bonus. Sign up now. So I'm going to group you. I'm going to throw the net. I'm going to catch you. And then I'm going to segment you like then, but I'm never getting on stage like, yeah, I'm taking new clients, send me a message, get on my calendar. Because in your mind, you think from a place of lack. When I think of a place of abundance, and your man, you like, well, only 2 people going to sign up. What if 300 people sign up, right? You can't work with all 300, but my Zoom can take up to 1,000 people. And if I need to be like, hey, session 1 is booked, right? So if I told you it's going to be May 31st or May 23rd at 4 o'clock, I could say, hey, session 1 is booked, But I'm doing another session on May 30th at 4 o'clock. That is open for you to register. I'm teaching the same classes. I'm just segmenting it different. So now I'm able to make all my money, right? Build my impact and my influence, and I built my income doing it. And now I have all of these new people. Also, if you have a speaking engagement too, it's okay. I'm into doing free with a purpose. I really am. This whole thing I'm doing right here, this live, is an entire sale. Okay, I'm giving you my intellectual property. I'm showing my value. I'm showing what I bring to the table, so you to be that much closer to coming from these social media platforms to giving me some money. This is an entire sale. I do it every single day, right? But I'm doing free with a purpose. I'm not just giving you this intellectual property and showing you what I could do just to be like, okay, bye. No, I'm saying like, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that, and you could get this too. So this is an entire sale. Me going live is a money generating activity. Like, we could talk about that another day, but this is a money generating activity. Also, I used to go live every single day for 4 years. I used to go live every single day for 4 years, every single day, right? So me going live, remember I just said, like, I don't know if this is up for the replay. I don't know. I used to go live every single day. I would go live and I would take the replay down because that's how I built. Remember, we talked about a resource library. That's how I built my resource library. So if you buy my older programs, which you can't because they're taken down, but if you would have bought my older stuff, you'll see it's me, my baby. I'm in the live giving you everything I got in this live, but I've packaged them up and put them into a resource library. So what scaled my business was my digital products. Remember, I said you cannot scale a service. What scaled my business was my digital products. It worked. All I had to do was do it one time. I set it up and it worked without me. But the caveat to that is just because you have digital products does not mean they're going to sell. Just because you have digital products does not mean it's going to sell. Because I don't like you, know you, trust you. You have no influence. You have no impact. So you think that I'm like, oh my God, who might be able to help me with this? No. You have to get on here every day to tell these people what they need, how it's going to operate. But you also have to come from a place of value. And so I'm a consultative seller. You can Google it, consultative seller. So I'm always coming from a place of value. My goal is to give you the resources. That's my goal, is to help you. Whether you work with me or you work with somebody else, that is my goal, is to help. Anything outside this live, anything outside of here, it is a fee. Anything outside of this live, anything that I deem free, my live broadcast, my posts that I make, my YouTube videos, whatever I deem to give you for free, anything outside of that is a fee. Anything outside of that, you're going to have to pay. So I tell people all the time, have some stuff for people to try you before they buy you, so that when they come over here, they know that the price is the price and you're not wavering. A lot of you do not have digital real estate. A lot of you be like, okay, well, it's $300 to work with me. Well, where have you done the work? Like, where can I go see it? You want me to pay you and then you show me? Like, that's not how it works. So you have to have digital real estate. I've had digital real estate since 2012, before going live was popular, before you can go live on Instagram. We used to go live on Periscope. Like, before you go live on Instagram and on Facebook, like, you couldn't do that before. You had to go live on Periscope. So I've been doing this for a very long time. So whatever I deem as free, that's all you get. Anything outside of that, it is a fee. I'm very clear, very unapologetic, standing on it, not wavering. What I said is what I said. This what it is. And so I tell people all the time, like, it's cool if you just get my free stuff. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you buying my digital products. I'm okay. We have a $13 a month membership. And so for those that, it's like, oh, I really want to work with her, I don't have a lot of money. Right. Every business has streams of revenue but yours. Every business is diversified except for yours. Every business. All you have is one pain point, one solution. So all you have is just coffee. That's all you got is just coffee. Well, if I don't like coffee, I got to just take it or leave it. I'm going to leave it. All businesses are diversified, like McDonald's. You go to McDonald's right now, they got number 1s through number 10s. They also have a dollar menu. They also got a drink menu. They also got dessert. They also have a breakfast menu too. So if you got $4, you can get something from McDonald's. But they also have their MVO, which is your minimum value offer. Your MVO is your minimum value offer. that means that you have nothing less than that. You go to the Louis Vuitton store right now. The first luxury thing that I bought, this had to be like 8 years ago, but the first luxury thing that I bought was this little wallet. It's called a wallet on a chain. It's called a wallet on a chain at Louis Vuitton. It's $300. All your keys could fit on it and all your cards. I rarely carry a purse, but it's a wallet on a chain. That is one of their streams of revenue. But you can also get a purse. You can also get belts. You can also get keychains. You can also get clothes. You can also get shoes. You can also get perfume, right? Those are streams of revenue. They just not saying when you walk in here, you got to get a purse. No, they're saying it's a lot of stuff in here that you can get. When you go to the car wash, they have streams of revenue. You get the basic car wash for $5. You get a $7 one. You get a $19 one. You get a $23 one, right? You can also buy a membership pass where you could come every single week and get your car wash. Even at Car Lots, you can get you a $30,000 baby Benz or you can get you a $300,000 G-Wagon. You can get you a $40,000 truck. You get you a $70,000 truck. You get the $100,000 car. You get a S550 that's $250. Like, all businesses have streams of revenue. All businesses are diversified, except for yours, except for you. Restaurants. I go to a restaurant right now, only have $20, but they sell $500 steaks. Well, I know I can get a $500 steak, but I know I can get a $10 cup of soup. I know that I can get a cappuccino. Like, quick story. Like, before I make money now, right? I've been doing this for a while. I live well. But before I was making money, I just wanted to be around the energy to motivate me to make money. So I used to take my little $20 and I used to go to the Ritz-Carlton and to the Palmer House and to, Four Seasons, all the little expensive places, the expensive restaurants. And I used to just sit at the bar and eat a salad, get a cup of coffee. But I was in the same place where people were spending $500 for a steak. I was in the same place, rooms was $1,500 a night, right? But I was inclusive. I was a part of the team. They didn't know how much money I had. I had $20 and I was sitting there and I used to work there all day. I used to take my computer and I used to work in these places all day, in the lobby, at the bar, by the pool. And I used to just be in there just working. You have to surround yourself in the environment that you want to be your norm. Like, you want this to be your new norm, you have to be uncomfortable and surround yourself in this environment. I did this for years. I'm talking about years. I did this for years. I did it for years. Okay, I used to get my little money. I used to get dressed real cute. I used to park a couple blocks away because I didn't want people to see my little beat up car. And I used to walk in there and I was cute and I blended in well with the people around. Like, you have to surround yourself in the surroundings you want to be your new norm. So it's okay that, and that's how I built my business. Like, it's okay if all you got is $13. It's okay if all you got is $20. I had a person give me $19. I used to have a $19 flash sale every Friday. I had a lady giving me $19 for 52 weeks. What's 19 and 52? Multiply that. That's how much money I got from this lady. I'm talking about for like 3 years. She eventually started to make money, quit her job, and she became my private client. But a lot of my people, that's my business model. I want you to start here and work your way up. I'm okay with getting $19 from you today, $20 tomorrow, $40. And I made a post yesterday. Like, once you stop trying to shame people for their budget, they'll start to include you in their budget. Once you stop shaming people that they only got $20, I'm cool with it. Give me your $20. Like, thank you. $20 every single week. So that was $988. She did it for 3 years. So 988 times 3. She worked my funnel for 3 years. Remember, she was buying a different product every single week. I have over 300 digital products. Remember, I went live every single day for 4 years. So yeah, it's free right now, right? It's free right now that you with me right now. But I took it down and I put it in the resource library and put it over there. And if you want this training, it's $19. I can add a workbook with it and some mode to it and make it a mini course. I could put other stuff, into it. So I built my business. Remember, because I work on Tuesday and Thursday. Today is Thursday. I work on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Bianca, my business and my staff, they work Monday through Friday from 9 to 3. But Bianca, who is me, I work on Tuesday and Thursday. I work 4 hours. This is a money generating activity. This is a part of my 4 hours. After this, I got 3 meetings and then I am finished for the day. I'm done. But I have a lifestyle business model, right? I'm not working with a lot of clients. The clients that I am working with, we work together on Tuesday and Thursday. Whatever I do, we got to operate on a Tuesday and Thursday because Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the weekends, I'm living a lit life. I'm outside. I'm living a life. But I've been doing this for 10 years. So don't look at me now and be like, I want that. You have not paid your dues. You can't. I told somebody today, like, how you want you to, how? I could tell you what to do, but you don't have enough business acumen and enough business experience. You don't have enough to be able to do it. I've been operating like this for 4 years. So I worked my ass off for 6 years, rain, hail, sleet, or snow, all scheduled, whatever needs to be done. I did all of that for 6 years so that I can live like this for the rest of my life. A lot of you are not even willing to give it 6 months of just no excuses, dedication, putting in the work. So how do you expect to live the lifestyle that you deserve and desire when you can't even be consistent for a couple months? Like, how do you expect for it to happen? But the caveat to that is you work your ass off for somebody else. You've climbed their corporate ladder. You put in the time, the energy, the dedication, all of that for somebody else. But when you get into your own business, you got all these stipulations like I ain't working past 6 o'clock. I ain't showing up for less than $50. You've been making $30 an hour for your whole life. Now that you get to get $50 an hour and you get to keep the whole $50, now you like, oh, you got stipulations. Like, it doesn't work. It don't work like that. Like, you have unrealistic expectations, but remember, you have to vet because that ain't the client I want to work with. If you think that we're going to work together today and how you going to be me and do what I do and make the money that I make and move how I move when you just started? How? Like, it doesn't make sense. It is my job to give you a blueprint. You still got to put in the work. You still got to show up. I can make all of your stuff, but you still got to show up, talk to these people, build the like, know, and trust, build the brand, get them to buy. You still got to do it. And so that's why I tell clients, like, I could build all of this for you. I really can. I could build it. You still got to show up. You still got to sell it. You still got to show up every single day. You still got to build your brand. I am just operations. I am just the operations. It is my job that when you come on live right now and you get your live and you say, click the link in the bio to download my free training, it is my job to not make you look stupid, right? So it's my job to have whatever you just said together. They got that freebie. They got it. What a funnel at? What are products? What are services? What are upsell? What is the customer experience? Where's the client, client flow? It is my job to not make you look stupid when you tell people to click the link in the bio. I'm operations. I am the background person. You're Beyonce. You're Oprah. I'm just the person in the background that's making you look good. If you tell a person to go ahead, click there, do that, it is my job to have it already built and ready. But you still got to get out here and sell this shit. You still got to get out here and do the dance and do the show. You still got to get out here and be Beyonce. I'm just the person in the background. It is up to you to make the money. It is my job to give you the tips and the tricks and give you my knowledge to make it work. It is my job if you paid me to build it. But it's your job to get out here and sell this shit. It is not my job. It's not the social media person's job. It's not the person that wrote the content. It is your job. We're just helpmates. We're just helping it flow better. But it is still your job to get out here. It's not the motherfucking Facebook ads. It's not the Google ads. It's not the YouTube ads. It is your job. We're just help. We support whatever you put out. If you put that out, we got the ammo in the back. But if you don't push it out, we ain't got no ammo. Like, we're the back. And so once you realize this, like, oh, I paid all these people, it ain't working. Well, what did you do? Did you do your part? Because I'm gonna do my part. My reputation means everything to me. So I'm gonna build whatever I told you to build. I'm gonna have it however you told me to have it. I'm gonna do everything that I told you in the contract that I am going to do. But did you do your part? 99% of the time, no. So how you mad about the results you did not get? Like, you have to put in the work. So even though I told you about all these revenue streams and what you can do and how you can do it and how you can make it, if you don't have the right mindset and the right business acumen, if you can't be consistent, then none of this stuff that I told you is gonna make sense. You're gonna have a whole bunch of shit and it ain't gonna work. You're gonna have all these courses, all these classes, all these trainings, and I tell people all the time, I could build everything for you. But if you want to be the best kept secret, it is no point of you paying me, because my price is my price. I don't care if 5 people buy, 5,000 people buy. I don't care if you go viral, if nobody purchased it. I did my job. It is you got to do your job. You got to do your job. So if you already know that you are a person that don't fall through what you say, if you say you're going to do it, you don't do it, like, it's my job to build it. So I want to I'll recap. I'll take questions, I guess. Ellie, do I have time for questions? Ellie is my communication manager. Ellie, do I have time for questions? Put in the comments. Let me see if I got time for questions. Let me recap real quick. And let me see, how much do I have time for questions? So let me roll through the rest of these real quick. I'll recap. So our 6-month membership program, definitely join us. If you are an aspiring coach and consultant, right? I've built thousands of things. I promise you I can help you, okay? If you're trying to build your coaching and consulting business, like if you have this intellectual property and you want to now transform it and now to teach others, right? We're going to talk about these multiple streams of revenue. I'm hoping that you make them within these 6 months. But the goal is to build a business on a profitable foundation. And so I want to give you the formula on how to do this. So our 6-month coaching program is about to launch. Apply. Go to dopegeniussociety.com or just message me and I'll send you the link. But dopegeniussociety.com is for aspire. It's those that work a 9-to-5 and you trying to transition and do what you do in your corporate job and your own business. It's for those that you don't have a coaching division. You know, like you are a boutique owner, but now you want to coach and consult other people to own their own boutique, right? You now want to dabble into professional services. I think all businesses should have a coaching and consulting component, because people ask you all the time, dang, like how you do that? Like, I got questions. Can you help me with that? Like, dang, like I seen how you do it. You got questions, right? They're asking you because they know you know. So therefore it should be a fee attached to that, right? They see how you move. They're trying to pick your brain. They're trying to get your intellectual property. It should be a fee for that, right? But a lot of times we don't have it set up, so we end up doing it for free. And then we're like, dang, all these people keep asking me to do it for free. I don't do free work. Well, you didn't have the infrastructure in place to not do free work. So there's that. So I think all businesses should have their own coaching and consulting division, because you do it every day for free. So if you want to add your own coaching and consulting division into the business that you already have, okay, she said let's do it. Okay, so then I can ask a couple questions. Okay, so if you want to start your coaching and consulting business, you aspire to train and to help other people and give them your business acumen, like 6-month membership is for you. Like, so you could just message me, dopegeniussociety.com, or you could just message me. Okay, we launch really soon. Apply. I would love to have you. Okay, so let me answer these questions first, and then I'll do a recap. You can put your questions in the comments. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna scroll up, but I'll scroll up a little bit. But if you ask me a question, put the question back in the comments. Genius, I had an interview, gained over 300 subscribers. When I thought back, I should have had my workshop ready to go. Definitely. So let's talk about it. You could be proactive and you could be reactive, right? I tell people all the time, you should always have one thing that's already ready to go, that's on evergreen. Like we have like different challenges. I got a 5-day challenge, a 21-day challenge. It works on its own. So it just depends on the season that I'm in. Like if I did a speaking engagement and I talked about multiple streams of revenue, I can say, hey, I'm doing a 5-day free challenge on 5 money generating activities that you can add in your business within the next 30 days. Like click here to join the challenge. That runs on its own. So I know in the back of my mind that I always have something, no matter the occasion, to put some people through so they can go through the challenge, go through my funnel. Inside of that challenge is a lot of upsells and cross sells that also put them on my email list. Our emails are scheduled for the entire year. So you probably get 3-4 emails from me every single week if you're on my email list. I'm not writing those in real form. Those are been scheduled already for the whole year. So I know that I can sell that, but you can be proactive too. Like one of my signature trainings is the 5 components needed to grow a successful coaching business, right? That's one of my signature trainings, is one of my signature talks. It's a 2-hour training. All I got to do is go on there and just change the date, put a new Zoom link. So if I was doing a speaking engagement, like tonight, I'm doing a training today. If you guys follow Coriel, I'm doing a live. You come back, I'm doing a live tonight at 6:30. Already got an upsell already ready already. It's just if she say, so what you got going on? I already know what I got going on already. People just met me. So they're not joining my 6-month coaching program. They just met me. Right. So it's not like, oh, I just met her and I'm joining her coaching program. So I know that because that ain't how I buy. You can't, I don't give a fuck with that. I'm not meeting you today and giving you all of my money. So for me, it's like, okay, what would I pay? For me, when I first meet a person, I will pay anything under $100, like, because that's based on my budget. That's based on how I purchase. Like, to me, under $100 is a low cost product for me, based on, where I am in my life. Based on where you are in your life, it might be, I only got $20. Like, that's all I'm giving is $20. So since you know that, create something in how you purchase. I get a $13 a month membership. So it depends on the audience that I am talking to too. Like, okay, well, let me just offer my $13 a month membership. Click here, work smart, profit smarter. You get 30 days for just $1, but after that, it's $13 a month. So I know my different things that I'm grouping people to put them together, but it's already ready already. It's not like, oh shit, I'm about to talk what I'm gonna do. I already know already. If I can't think of nothing, I got my old faithful where I could just be like, oh, well, come on here and go over that. So it's about understanding what's in season. Like when we build our strategic plans, it's about what's in season. Like I'm really big in working my business in quarters. Quarter 1, 2, 3, 4. My entire year is planned out. So it just depends on what quarter are we in. I know what I'm selling. I know what's coming up after I close membership. I know what I'm selling for Thanksgiving. I know what I'm selling for Christmas. I know what my 12 days of Christmas look like. Like I know this already, so I'm just operating on my schedule. So it just depends. When is the speaking engagement, or when am like today? She has like over 200,000 followers. I can't possibly help. I can't help the 40,000 I have one-on-one. So I know I can't accommodate her 200,000, but she's about to put me in front of them. Shit, what do I have? Let me put them in this catch all, and then they get on my email list. They can go through my funnel, and then we can have a conversation after that. So it's about understanding, what do you have going on in this season? What makes the most sense based on the audience, and what's kind of the end result? So now that you about to, you got these 300 subscribers, I'm about selling early. I don't want you to get on my email list and you think that if you want free shit, just come to my email list. A lot of you nurture too much. Like you've nurtured them so much that when you finally ask for $1, they're not giving it to you. So a lot of you over nurture. I like to ask for the money as soon as we meet. And then from there, you like, dang, I can't afford that, but I do like her. Boom. Okay, well, just buy this $13 thing. So I already know what my upsell is, my downsell, and kind of in my middle. But yeah, it's not a missed opportunity because you learn, so you could do it now. Danielle says she know her shit. Hey Danielle, multiple streams of revenue. That's my client. Let's see. Any more questions? Go live, take the replay down, then make that into a paid resource library. Yes. So, well, no, because do you have people that want the resources? So first you have to build a community first. And so if you know your goal is to go from service to digital, then yes. However, just a little like tip that I can give you. When I was going live in the beginning, it was a lot of stuff going on. Like my phone will fall. You hear me hollering at my kids in the background. I'm talking to my husband. Like for me now at the stage that I'm in, it's not replay quality, right? Because it's a lot going on. I learned that too when I hired a YouTube editor to edit my videos. Like I just want the facts. I used to be on live right now for an hour. I only gave 15 minutes of facts, but I'm talking to everybody in the comments. So you got to watch my whole thing to be able to get it. We don't have that. I know I don't have that type of time. So, we like quick and fast. So if you're going to repurpose, have the repurpose in mind. You see how I just got on here? I ain't answer no questions until I was done. Because if I'm going to my social media manager, she's going to take a clip out of this. She know, okay, the first 4 minutes I'm cutting. This last one is questions. So I can use this last one for questions if I want to post that. But she going to get her steps in order. So I'm recording how I want a person to cut it. So when you are doing even for my trainings, like if you've been in my trainings, like y'all know I'm very clear about how I record my trainings and how it needs to work. So if you're going to have people to be able to repurchase it or repurpose it, Just have that in mind. We don't have a lot of time. I'm not trying to listen to you holler at your kid, holler at your husband, your friend and call. Now we talking. Now you run like, no, it's, but you know, I didn't know any better then. So I'm telling you so that you can start off the right way. But the caveat to that is the shit was selling. So there's that. We want quality information. But why are you giving the quality information? If you can make a quality video, quality information and quality of the video, two totally different things. It's two totally different things. So I want quality of information and I want quality of a video too. But you done bought a whole bunch of stuff that was blurry before, you know, the sound was messed up, but the information was good. You've been to events where, you know, the setup wasn't good, the food wasn't good, the surroundings wasn't good, the decor wasn't good, but the speakers was good. So you're like, girl, the event wasn't is of quality. But I really like that Bianca girl. She did a good job. So if you can figure out how to do both, I feel like it'll definitely help you. But if you like, I got old stuff. That was I did. Like I got old stuff. I'm gonna just put it out and I'm gonna just make it low cost. So even though the information is of quality, right? The quality of the video, you know, wasn't as great. So if the quality of the video was good, I could have sold it for $149, $249, according to my standards. But since the information was of quality, but it took you 2 hours to get to it, then to me, right, it's a low cost product. So it's up to you to figure out what that looks like, you know, based on your requirements. But I've been doing this for a very long time. So if you got some old stuff and you want to put it out, put it out. Like when I bring out my old stuff, it's from the vault. Like, you know, I did this, you know, 5 years ago. The information is still of quality, you know, but it's low cost. A lot of my old stuff too, I give it away when people purchase my new stuff. So it's like, oh, this is my new stuff, but we got bonuses, you know, these are some bonuses. The information is still good, you know, but I did it a couple years ago. So, you know, bonuses. So I might, you know, I do that a lot. Like, oh, let me pull this out the vault. But it's not, the information is of quality. But based on me doing this for as long as I've been doing it, it's not up to my standards as of me, right? Like right now. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Oh, let me scroll up. Lanisa Bianca. Yeah, girl, I do this for a living. You thought I was on here playing? This is what I do. I am the person that I post to be. I provided 2 completely different services that service completely different types of clients. How do you market to each population? So I do too, right? So Kate & K Consulting is my service business where we sell our high ticket products, our, you know, consulting and coaching. Kate & K Academy is our online e-learning business center. So when I'm telling you people are buying low ticket products and, you know, all that, they're buying it from Kate & K Academy. So my business, Kate & K Consulting, is an operational management firm. We have 3 divisions: business consulting, business development, and project management. Business development is what I'm doing right now. I'm telling you how to enhance what you have. So this training that I'm doing right now is business development. It just so happens that my business development, it can operate now on its own. So it's now Kate & K Academy. Before, right, I wasn't doing 90% digital. So I was able to do a couple trainings and kind of put them in there. But now my business development, it operates on its own. So when I'm telling you like to join my email list, you know, download this, you're getting that through Kate & K Academy, right? When I'm telling you to buy this product, when I'm telling you to join this challenge, that ain't high ticket money, that's low ticket money. So you're buying that, you're going to the Kate & K Academy page. It's me though. I am the brand. So I am the person behind the brand. So when I'm teaching, it don't matter what I'm teaching on because it's a part of my business infrastructure, period. But it's based on the calls to action that I give that determines where you're going to go. So every calls to action that I give you, you're always going to go to Kate & K Academy because I don't know you, like, and we don't know each other. And I don't know if I don't work with you from a service perspective. You know, you just met me. Our MVO, right? The minimum value offer, the cheapest thing that I have from a service perspective is $5,500. So you just met me today. So chances of you giving me $5,500 is very slim. It has happened, but that ain't how I purchase. So how can a person build up the like, know, and trust? How can a person give you some money right? And then we develop that relationship. So I'm always going to say, I'm doing a 7-day challenge, I'm doing a training, whatever the case might be. I'm always going to put you into Kate and K Academy. That's where 90% of my money comes from. And I want you to work up the funnel. I want you to give me $19, $13, $49, $99, $400, $1,000, all of that. It's not until I give the invitation of, hey, I'm taking new clients, or hey, if you want to do a plan, or hey, I'm coming to your city, that I now allow you to come over to the Kate and K Consultant. Because remember, Kate and K Consultant, my income is capped. I only work with 2% of small businesses. So therefore, 98% of the people that I work with, they came from Kate and K Academy, right? I've worked them up the funnel. Most of the time, my high ticket clients, they started off, buying low ticket stuff, because that's the route I'm going to take you. You can't meet me today and be like, hey, I want to work with you for 6 months. It doesn't work like that. I want to vet you just like you should be vetting me. You shouldn't be like, oh, she on this training and she sound real good. Even though I am the person that I say that I am, watch a person first. Go through their funnels. Go through their process. Read their testimonials. Like, see if they the person that you say, follow me for a couple months. Come to a couple of my lives. Come to a couple of my low ticket pay stuff. Because when you come over here, the price is the price. It ain't no negotiation. It ain't no discounts. It is none of that. So this ain't that. So therefore, when you come over to the Kate and Kate Consulting side, we're very clear that what the price is, what she said, that's how it's going to work. There's no negotiations. So you have to figure out, where are you building customers and where are you building clients? Before, it was the same. But now I have diversified my model to where Kate and Kate Consulting is our operational management firm, where we sell services, and Kate and Kate Academy is all of my intellectual property that I put in courses, classes, and trainings. But from a marketing perspective, on this page, on my pages, I'm always selling service. You can't work with me from a service perspective, but I'm always selling service. I'm always giving you a tip, a trick based on a service, right? I'm not on my Instagram selling a $19 product. I'm not putting a whole marketing campaign together for a $19 product. I'm not putting a whole marketing campaign together for a $9 product. So when you show up on social media, just like for a commercial, they not doing commercials on baby Benzes. They doing a commercial on a high ticket stuff. They're not doing a whole marketing campaign on the lowest thing that they got. They doing a marketing campaign on the expensive thing. And once you go in there, you be like, damn, like, I can't afford that. It's okay. I got other stuff for you to buy. No worries. Like, it's okay. Like, what's your budget? Like, what you need? Okay. But they sold you on the high ticket thing. So when you are doing your marketing campaigns, when you are showing up, you're showing up as a thought leader. You're showing up as the top person in your field. You're showing up as number one. You're the best thing since Jesus. You're the best thing since Wi-Fi. So when you show up, you're showing up to sell your high ticket thing. Like Dr. Miami. And I use him as an example all the time. My friend got her body done in Dr. Miami like in 2017. But she's been paying on it since 2014, right? She's been paying on her body since 2014. Dr. Miami is showing up every day like he got slots to fill. Like, hey, book your consultation so we can have a conversation. She was on a waiting list for 4 years, right? Because once you get in, you might not need your whole body done. You might need this little fat roll, or you might just need your arms done. So I could finagle you in, or you might not have the money all right now. Let's do a payment plan. So he out here every day, like, hey, book your consultation. I can get you in. Book your consultation. I can get you in. Whole time he's booked out for 3-4 years. But we're gonna have a consultation. I'm gonna tell you what you need. You can put some money down and make your payment plan. If you just need this, based on what I see, you don't need your whole body done. You just need this roll. I have spots for you to come in to just do that. So you have to think, just because I'm out here, you're always selling the main thing. You're always selling it. Always. Because I don't know, once you get in, like, what you need. Like, you might think you need 4 hours. I might be like, no, based on what you said, you only need 2 hours. I'm free on Saturday. I could put you in for the 2 hours. Like, does that work? So you have to, but you got to have your systems and your processes together. I know it sounds like, oh my God, like, you just got to know the products, know the service, and know the funnel, and know what you're putting in. So even though you're selling kind of two things, you have to figure out what population you're trying to appeal to most. McDonald's is selling number 1s and number 10s, right? That's their marketing budget. That's their marketing campaign. You're going to get because it never say that the meal is $9. It just say come in and get the meal. When you get there, you're going to be like, damn, it's $9. I don't have $9. Right. It's okay. You get the stuff off the dollar menu. We got fries, we got burgers, we got shakes, we got nuggets. You can get all this. You got $5. It's okay. I can help you. But their marketing campaign was on the Big Mac. Their marketing campaign was on the Quarter Pounder. So they got you in based on the big thing. So when you're showing up on social media, you're always marketing your big thing. Don't be doing all that for a $1 dollar menu. Any more questions? Can you go back over the streams of lists some people just joined? Yes, I said I was. Give me a second. Yes, my subscribers, you welcome. When you first started, did you lower prices items? Did you when you first started, did the lower price items help you more than the higher price items? So I like to have both. So when you start, right? No, I started off selling services. I started off trading time for money. Knowing what I know now, I would have built my lower leg. But clients don't want to hit it. Yes, build all of the lower tier stuff. Build it. I like to build the entire infrastructure of all your lower ticket stuff. Because when you start working with higher clients, you're not going to think about this lower ticket money. Because I'm like, oh, I got my 5 clients. I ain't about to go back there and create it. You're also not going to have the time. So if you build your low ticket first, then, okay, I'm working with these clients and start selling your higher price stuff. Everybody don't have high price money. Great. I don't have a room for you no way. So come over here, get this, get on the waiting list, and then we'll have the conversation later. So, I would build both. I would build both. It just makes more sense to build both because it depends on my budget. So if I don't have $5,000 to work with you and I'm like, oh, I don't really have it, you like, it's okay, based on what you said, I got a $249 course, that'll give you everything, and I'll throw in a session to be able to help you once you finish it. Would that work for you? Like, oh yeah, because I can't give a $5,000, but I can give a $249. Oh, I don't really have $249. Like, I'm on a budget. I'm still working my job. Well, how much disposable income do you have? Like $20. Oh, no worries. My membership program is $13 a month, girl. Give me this $13 a month. Work your way up the funnel. You also get discounts on my other stuff, but let me throw you in this $13 a month membership. I do 1 live training every single month. We do Q&A, got accountability in there. You get 2 resources every single month. So just stay in this $13 a month membership, and then let's revisit the conversation in 6 months, and then let's see where you are. So I believe in I'm gonna have something. I'm leaving here with something. So I'm gonna have something. You're welcome. You're welcome. Where's the link for the session tonight? It's going to be on my Instagram. You talking about the one I'm doing with Coriel? It's going to be on my Instagram. It's going to be on my. So the high ticket is consultant and the academy is low ticket. Yes. I wanted to build through testimonials, not pay ads. I watched and learned from you. You set up has me hooked. I'm glad. I give you the blueprint. All you got to do is follow it, People leave clues to success. We just don't, follow it. But, I give you the whole play. You just got to follow it, Do you advertise all the resources available on your academy, or do you feature selective resources? Good question. So we have a course catalog. And so in the course catalog, all of our classes are, most of them are all in there, but 300 is just a lot. So I unlock it for, Memorial Day is coming up. I use my entire academy to reveal the catalog during sales. So Memorial Day is coming up. After that, it's the 4th of July. After that is Labor Day. After that is my birthday. After that, it's Columbus Day. After that is Sweetest Day. After that is Halloween. After that, it's Veterans Day. After that is Black Friday. After that is Thanksgiving. So I use my resource catalog to just give discounts. It's Memorial Day, take 50% off, anything in the store. Oh, it's Labor Day, use promo code Bianca50 to take anything off in the store. So I use to show all of my resources, and those emails are already scheduled. You can schedule that. When your birthday is, when your business anniversary is, when Black Friday is, when Thanksgiving is. It's no reason why you should be trying to figure out what to sell when you already know the holidays. Make you some products, use that as your resource guide, and sell it to the masses. So we use that for that. So some of them you can see, but it's like 300 products. So I don't want you to get like information overload every single day. You're welcome. It made you feel seen. I have the ability to step on toes. It's just, I want you to be great. Where do you store your resource catalog? Which like that shows all of the classes, or like where are the programs? Yes, I do one-off sessions, right? So if you want to book, a 60-minute or 90-minute session with me, you can always book that. So I know that you have questions, comments, concerns. We do like stamp of approval sessions. We do business infrastructure audits. So we do have like lower tier like stuff. Like if you have questions, comments, concerns, you want me to look at something, like, we do sell like one-off sessions. That's 60 minutes and 90 minutes. Where do you store your resource catalog? So it's on, if you click the link in my bio, like you're on Instagram. So if you just click the link in my bio, you'll be able to see it. Because once you look at the course catalog, it's in Canva. So it's a clickable PDF. So it'll say, 3 things you need in your elevator pitch training. If you click it, it's going to take you to Thinkific, which is where all of our courses, classes, are housed. So you'll be able to see it inside of there. But the catalog and the actual training is 2 totally different things. So the catalog we made in Canva, but the link you click to go to the different trainings is housed in Thinkific. But we build those. So, we build entire infrastructure. So, you can't work with me to launch your ebook or make an ebook. That's not enough money and that's not enough resources. I want to launch entire infrastructure. So I'm building a membership program. I'm building your high ticket courses. I'm building your resource library. I'm building your 5 freebies. I'm building all of the 52 emails. I'm building the serve sequences. I'm building the holiday emails. I'm doing the marketing. I'm building the catalog. I'm building the workbooks. Like I'm building all of that. So no, you cannot hire me to launch your little ebook. Like you can do that on your own, put it on there, make a price. I'm launching entire infrastructure. So if you want to like a digital infrastructure and you want all of that, I'm building all of that. Like, yes, but your course, your class, your training, no, I'm not your person, because I don't create digital products. I launch infrastructures. It just so happens that in order for us to scale your business and to increase your influence and your impact, we've decided that digital is the route to go. Or we might decide that getting corporate contracts might be the way to go. Well, I got to build the infrastructure for it. I got to build the emails. I got to build the pitch. I got to build the offer. I got to build the cost portfolio. I got to build, the case studies for us to now be able to pitch it to the person. So it just depends on what's your budget first, what route you're trying to go. And that's why my clientele, like we be together for a long time, because I build each phase. So phase 1 might be, we want to get corporate contracts. So I build that. We working on that. Phase 2 might be, okay, you want to create a resource library because now you want to give back. Like my resource libraries and like my lower tier product, like that's my kind of give back. Like I remember what it's like when I didn't have money and all I had was $20 left every single week. So I was somebody, free class, free training. Like, okay, I love the training. Can I give you a tip? Like, I don't really have no money to invest, but can I give you $10 because like I really liked it? So that was me in the beginning when I started, 11 years ago. So my resource library and my lower tier products is like, you gonna give me something, but I still want to give you of quality. And you could piece me the money, so you got to figure out, like I ask clients, like, well, what's your give back? Because you can't knock on my door and be like, hey, I want you to give me your services for free. That's not how it works. But you also got to have resources available for people to want to give you high ticket money. Like, I think people forget that part when you be on social media. Like, you need to get high ticket clients. You need to get high ticket clients. Where have you showcased the value for me to be able to give you this money? Like, I'm confused. I'm just supposed to give it to you because you asked me. Like, that's not how it works. So where's your thing where you say, this live I deemed as free. This information I'm giving you, I deemed as you can have it. Here you go. Anything outside of this, it's a fee. So you can watch this, you can share it, you can implement what I told you to do. You could do all of that. But anything outside of what I deemed as free, anything that I outside of my give, right? It's a fee. You don't have to give me no money. You could come to all my lives on Thursday. You could watch all my videos on YouTube. You could watch all my old live broadcasts. Have at it. I hope it worked for you. Implement the information, make you some money. Great. But anything outside of that, it's a fee. But a lot of you don't have that, right? And it just comes with you showing up, doing the work, and having it for the people. So, I tell people all the time, like, well, where's your digital collateral? Like, where can I go try you before I buy you? It's $500. Come up here. How many? And I ask, how many people are giving you $500? Oh, I ain't got nobody yet, right? And you're not going to get anybody. You want me to just give you some money on some imaginary results that you hoping that I think that you can do? Like, it doesn't work like that. But social media has allowed us to feel like we need to get paid our work and we ain't showing up, and we like the information out here is loud and wrong. So it's my job to educate you. It is my job to be able to give you the information for you to be able to use. And take what you like, and what you don't like, throw it away. But that was my prayer. Like, God, if you just show me what to do, I promise you I'm gonna give back to the people. I promise. So this is my give back, And so if you stay consistent and do it long enough and have you a whole bunch of trials and tribulations, you'll be able to make the money and do what I do. But you can't start day one and do this. Like, you got to put in the work. But if you stop giving up and stay consistent and show up, it'll work out faster for you. But if you keep stopping and don't, and stopping and doing, and a lot of people say they stop because they're not sure. God speaks to you through motion. So you have to move so he can be like, nah. Just like your GPS, you got to move for it to be like, okay, go left and go right. But if you stay there, it don't know what to do. But if you start to drive the car, what it do? It'll reroute you. Like, okay, you went that way. This is the way you need to go. So you have to move to get rerouted, not just, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm not clear. Right. Just move in the lane you think you should go. It's going to reroute. But a lot of you stop, and when you stop, the consistency stop, the people that you've been building up for months to give you some money, they falling off because you falling off. And now I done gave my money to somebody else, and you done all the work to butter me up. But the girl that I see now that you ain't going live, she's saying the same thing you saying. And I've been saving my money to work with you, but you ain't here no more. So let me give it to the old girl. So you done all this work to get me to give you my money, and you done just fell off the face of the earth. Now you come back and you like, hey, I ain't that no more. I'm with this new girl. I like her. I like her how she said it. I like what she present. So you did all of this work. And so that's why I tell you guys, it's okay if you're doing 130 right now. It's okay that you're going full speed. Just turn the faucet to a drip. You ain't got to show up every day like you've been doing. You ain't got to give it 100% every day like you've been doing, but you can go from 100 to 0. If you was posting every single day, 3 times a day, and you can't do it no more, post once a day. Post once a week. Post 2 times a week. If you was showing up on your email list 3 times a week and you can't do that no more, show up once a week. But what you don't want it to do is have everything dry up, and now, life is better. And so you're like, yeah, I'm back now. I promise you we're not there. Because we don't care. As much as you think we do, and have much, we want what we want. So if you ain't gonna give it to me, let me find somebody else. We're not waiting for you to come back up. Like, you're gonna have to rebrand, start all over, change your messaging, and build the audience again. But you're not getting the old people back because you're not a sure thing. So you already showed us that if I give you my money, you might disappear because you disappeared and you ain't show up. So what was going on? And that's why people be like, well, I don't owe them no explanation. If you want my money, you do. Because you was here every day and now you just disappeared. So did you give the other people that gave you their money? Did you show up to them? Like, what happened? So you be like, I've been going through life. I don't owe nobody no explanation. Okay, cool. I don't owe you my money either. And so it's about creating that community and talking to your community, because the community is who pay you. Like, so why don't I feel I owe them an explanation when those are the people that pay me? I don't know. I do not know why you guys think that. You feel like you can just leave and then come back and we back to where we started. We back to where we started. Like, where you been? Like, what's going on? Like, tell me something. But I don't owe nobody no explanation. Okay, we'll just rebrand and just start over. But if you would have the same level of respect for people when they was giving you some money, and now that life has happened, you feel like I don't owe them nothing. When I feel like I be owing explanations for everything. I'm going through this. I needed this. This what happened. Because I don't want you to think like, oh, she gave, other people gave her money and she been gone. So did she get him? Did she do what she was supposed to do? Did she just run off? Like, where's she been going? Like, I want to give her my money and now she don't show up no more because she disappeared for months now. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on. You don't want people to question your loyalty. You don't want people to question your business worth ethic. You don't want people to question your character. So, in order to get around that, just tell them, hey, life is lifing right now. I'm going through this, and this, and so, I'm going to be gone for a little while. Or in order to avoid all of that, just slow down. You ain't got to tell me where you at. Just give me a little bit. That's it. If you was posting 7 days a week, if you still posting 1 day a week, at least you're still showing up. But it's when you ghost completely and you think that, oh, you about to come back. It doesn't work like that. And I've been doing this for 11 years, like full time, like every day. And I have went through a lot of life happenings, okay? And I've still been consistent. Not as consistent, right? Not showing up every day as when life is good. But I've still shown up. That's why my emails are scheduled for the entire year. Because whether I show up in or not, my emails is going to work. The money in my emails are going to work. Like, I don't ever have to show up no more. Long as my email list works and it's scheduled for the whole year, I don't have to show up. I can let, life be life and cool because my emails are set up. The money is still there. Like, I might not make as much money, right? But I can make some. My business ain't gonna die, So I think you guys should think about that as you're kind of trying to be consistent and you're trying to embark on this new journey. Always make sure that your back of house is good. Always make sure your reputation is intact. Always make sure your client experience is intact. And all of that can be automated. You ain't got to manually do that. Like, all of that can be automated, okay? So I want to thank you guys for coming. Damn, I've been on here for 90 minutes. I want to thank you guys for coming. If you do have questions, comments, and concerns, let me know. I'm not sure if I'm keeping this up on the replay, but if I am, hey, replay people, make sure you share it out. If you do have questions, comments, and concerns for me, definitely message me. But I want to thank you guys for coming today. I will be back here next Thursday. I do this every Thursday at 12 o'clock. So tell your friend.